Hey yo everybody, it is Voltage and we are back with another Pokerogue video, this time being part 2 of our Poniard, Bisharp, Kingambit randomizer. Kingambit randomizer is probably like the better way to put that, the cooler way to say it. If you didn't see part 1, click the card at the top of your screen right now, which will take you to that video. Definitely watch that. It's going to give you a lot of insight into how this Pokemon works, what the team's looking like, and it was overall a fun video, I think. So check that out if you haven't. Otherwise, if you've seen it, or you're the type who's like, you're a rebel, you know, like, I don't care, I'm going into part 2 right here, right now. I respect you, bro. Go ahead and enjoy the rest of this video. Kingambit randomizer, can we win? Can we take it to the top? And it would be back-to-back wins if we do. So, let's hope for the best, fingers crossed, and enjoy the video. We got an event here with a Lowland Sandshrew. Okay. Didn't know he was in this area, unless he's just here because of the event. I guess we can start with Charizard. He'd be a good catch if I wasn't already running Poniard and Archaludon for the overlapping type. He would have been good. Unfortunately, I am, so he's not as good. Oh, I've also been meaning to check this, right? What nature is this Charizard? Up defense. Okay, I could tell it was a down special, man. I could tell. There are times where I should be one-shotting where I am not. I have 2 Pokemon with less than ideal natures, which is Bisharp and this guy. We need to get these fixed ASAP because they are holding back the team hard. Finally, we have found the leader's crest, meaning we are about to hit Bisharp at his full potential in this run, and we will get Kingambit. Now, this is where we really see if it was worth it to bring this guy, if he's offering anything to the table. This is it. And then Katal Cleave over Night Slash. Yes, the attack never misses at 85. We'll take it. And here's to hoping he's going to do some serious work. Only time will tell. Here we are, 110. This is our big make or break. Is there an Ice Spinner? It's actually really good for you. Sure. Just in case it is the Mon I fear. Give you a little heal. Ice Spinner. Sure. Forget Superpower. Yes. It's just an Ursaluna. Okay, well, it's not Kingambit's best opponent. We can let a Azumarill cook. Still got the rain up. I don't know if we can live one more. We can, because it goes for Hammer Arm for some reason. And then we whiff it. Never mind. And then we're dead. Oh no, we outspeed. Because it lowered its own speed with Hammer Arm. Wow, what a twist of events. And then I already got what I wanted from Mountain, so I guess we can go Forest. Grass is not the, or wasn't the best for us, but now we do have some options. So one of the good things about Kingambit, especially as a person in the back when you're losing a fight, is that his Supreme Overlord ability goes up for each of its allies in its party that have already been defeated. Now this is partially implemented, so I'm not really sure what the partial part is. It only gets it for 1 or what, but I will still try it like it works the same way and hope for the best. That's gonna hurt. Seems to check on each individual attack, is what I'm seeing, but I couldn't tell you. And unfortunately, also, I should say, Team Aqua is kind of like a heavy counter to us. Okay, that damage was kind of pathetic. They're really not great because of the ground typing and the water typing together. But we do what we can. This is bad, but I don't have much of a better option. Okay, and then we whiff it. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, yeah, we're in deep trouble. Just to get, and then it goes for the freeze dry play. Are we serious? I gotta show this now. We're actually getting cooked just by a grunt. Electro shot again. Blast through it. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna cost us some money and some effort to get through this section of the game. Electro shot again. The ground types hurt, but if we can get through those, our Archaludon with rain up is pretty much free. Okay. We have that for money, so I guess I'll max revive Kingambit and Azumarill, and we're broke. So here's to hoping things go okay. We're up against the admin, Matt. One good thing I can say is that because we're in Forest, the rain is up naturally, which is actually helpful for our Archaludon and for this section of the fights. So let's try and Electro Shot. I can also Terra Dragon to get rid of my weakness to Steel or to Ground, which I probably will do. I probably will do that as the next play. Still gives me the setup even though they substitute. And then gets the kill. Yeah. Terra Dragon will probably save us. But I want to save that for the next fight, so let's hope we don't have to do that here. No ground type to me almost implies he doesn't have one. I don't want to get too carried away, though. Maybe he saw a better kill opportunity with artillery. Sharpedo, you're also an electroshock victim. Lowers my defense, that's okay. Stamina on this guy would have been so crazy, though. I hope we get that event so I can give it to him. Okay, you're at the point where I can probably Rev Dance and still one-shot, yep. I know this is supposed to be Kingambit's, but now he's like built to be a last resort Pokemon. So it's kind of good we're keeping him in the back for when that time comes. Now that he has this ability, he kind of wants to be the last man standing. Unless there's just a chance where he's got super effective and we want to bring him out. But otherwise, he does want to be that last mon in the back, and we're going to respect that. We're going to respect that for right now. So his very presence, his aura, is terrifying. Because if you wipe out his homies, he comes out next. And you don't want that. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants him out there. Because then you lose, right? This should max out his friendship, I think. All right, here we go. Archie. Oh, boy. His sprite in this game looks sick. They did go with it. Ludicolo start. Okay. I'm still okay rev dancing. Or not rev dancing, electroshotting. He just used rev dance on me. That's kind of crazy. Okay, one more for the free setup. Ice Beam was neutral there, valid. We should blow past you. Okay. Wailord, we do outspeed this thing, giving us a one-shot here. Does he also lack a ground type? I think he does, which means Electro Shot is going to save us. Forest and Electro Shot, but I probably could have gotten a Azumarill to sack and put it up. Mega Sharpedo, we are going to have to take a hit. We do live it, though, which means we should one-shot. Yep, right through both bars. Okay. Perfect, Arcaludon. Thank you. Quillfish, who does finally down us. Okay, but we should be in the clear enough that the rest of the team can take over from here. Although, as you can see, it's still not that easy. I come on to save Kingambit, so I guess we'll go... Palo Sand. Earth Power. Now, one shot in exchange for, 2/3 my HP. And then Muck, we can Earth Power as well. Sucker Punch with our heavy defense boost isn't going to do that much. One more. And we take it down. Okay. He was close. He could be a game ender, and I would not be surprised if when we fight him on the rematch, he is the game ender. But so far, we do make it. I need the mild mint for up special attack, down defense. Yes, you can get the Charizard. That's fine. He's usually getting one shot anyway. I will happily take it. And then we continue onward. Into an event with a Mothin. Let's go ahead and race to the bush, Charizard. Thank you. Citrus. Honestly, Arcaludon, I kind of have to invest in you, bud. Chestnut. Wow. Well, so Charizard's here for. Want to redeem yourself, bud? There you go. One shot the wild Chestnut. I stopped the recording right there, but I did actually get a voucher from that, so right after that. Wow, so much garbage, man. Our summons have not been great lately. 120 is a gym, but I'm feeling pretty confident with Bugsy. Or against Bugsy. Okay, well, that could be bad. Let's go Kingambit for that. And then we'll go for a Iron Head. Okay. That switch can go back to Charizard. Actually, I'm going to read this into Palo Sand. Yep, that worked out nicely. And then we can go for... Read the switch. Switchy Splash. Okay, no, it didn't go into who I thought. But that's okay. We'll do Bitter Malice. Special attack should down Pinsir, which it does. I don't know why it set that up. Durant. Earth Power neutral. Halo Sand seems to be a pretty good matchup. Earth Power again. Nice crit. Cool. Heracross, we can just Bitter Malice. Whiffs the Mega Horn, we'll take it. Scizor, Earth Power neutral. We gotta do it twice more. Probably should have just gone for Bitter Malice there and debuffed it, but it's okay. We're down. He could be an issue if left unchecked. We have Charizard though. Neutral Air Slash. You're gonna live again, Shuckle. Oh my god. Okay, Azumarill. Then we will Aqua Tail. Get through the Shuckle. Aqua Tail. Yeah, nice damage for Skitter Smack. Lower special attack. We whiff it, though. Come on. Hit the attack. And that was not neutral because he transformed. Yeah, not that I would have gone for anything different. Okay, eat another one. Can we please hit and finish? Thank you. Okay, send a Scourge down. And then Scizor will probably down us. That's okay. We got Charizard for the finish. And it's down. Okay, Kingambit, see, just stand there with Aura. He came out a little bit, but he didn't have to do all that much. I had to let the team carry for him. We could go back the route to look for it. Let me see. So we're at 120. Meadow is 130. Then Fairy Cave is 140. Ice Cave 50. I guess you could go that route and try again for Zacian. Why not, man? Just in case you want to pick it up for this run. We found the biome teleporter. I mean, a Pokemon helps. Our Caledon gets XP. And we get to a new biome. Without the money. Okay, well, our Caledon can charge it. Oh, it can go past the paywall. Let's see where we go. Screw it. We don't have any reason not to. Oh, we just stepped right in a Fairy Cave. Does this mess up our order? 130 is Fairy Cave. 140 is Ice Cave. Yes, so all it did was bump us up by 1 and mess up our order. Wow. And then give us a Boss Shiinotic. That was actually horrible. Not gonna lie, but that's the luck of the draw. Them's the breaks. Nice Spore. And Dream Eater. Wow, it's doing a lot of damage, dude. We could wake up sometime today. Charizard, one more flamethrower, dude. When your max boost. No. Instead we just. Okay. That's a tough mon to run into too. Our Caledon. Revelation Dance. Good hit. Tank the Moon Blast. Okay, and then that time I didn't want to do more. Well, 2 down. You know what time it is, man. Kingambit. Go save us. Thank you. Okay, it's gone. That was actually ridiculously stupid. For no reason at all. This luck has been disguised as good luck, and it's really not. That's what this run has been overall. So I did find DNA splicers, but there's no one I actually want to fuse because I'm not stuck with trash. I also chose Azumarill and Alcremie are overlapping fairies. Then we have 2 overlapping steel, and then some refreshments here. Kind of, I don't know why it's just hitting me. The only one who's kind of trash is Alcremie, but I don't have 2 trash mon to get rid of, so I'm gonna just not fuse. Here come 4 eggs hatching. Blitzel, trash. Sea Tuttle again with Zing Zap, sure. Still trash, but sure. Wingull with Calm Mind is interesting. And Venonat with Sludge Bomb, sure. Time for the next one. Let's go ahead and do 2 Hypers real quick. And then 130. Charizard, you can have this one building up your friendship. We got Hatterene. Okay. Ironhead, 1-shots entirely. Okay, well, very nice. Kingambit was set up right there, so that made him look good. And then, I mean, given that we're not going to be able to get a special mon at Ice Forest or Snowy Forest, let's go Space. Maybe we'll get something crazy here instead. We just curb stomp Space very easily with Kingambit. And now, we see if there's anything special for us. Which there's not, it's just Reuniclus. Dang, man. Would have loved like a legendary or something there. I should have just Terra'd, but we one-shot anyway. So, alright, Kingambit looking pretty good at this stage of the game, though, I'm not going to lie. Feeling much better about this guy at this high level. Singular rare egg that we pulled results in a Cradily. Or a Lily. Nice. Now we're at 145 Rival. Unfortunately, I did not have the setup appropriate for Chestnut, which is bad. So we're going to go ahead and rotate Charizard. Terra Grass, eat the Combat Torque. We do get paralyzed. That's not good. And then Flamethrower. They do switch into Bruxish. We do switch here. I'm not going to make that mistake twice. Azumarill. Eat the Wave Crash. Set up Rain Dance. And then, I don't know, Play Rough. Wow, that's a crazy, I don't know why they switched there, but, oh no, but they're not that type anymore. So I guess Ice Spinner for one more hit. Okay. And then, oof, the fighting type's gonna hurt our Caledon. But, and then the setup there too, oof, this is a very bad lineup. Let's go back Charizard. Flamethrower again. Bruxish goes down. Oh no, it does not because we didn't paralyze. I thought it was like at 1 tap. Go, our Caledon, eat this. Okay, and then it will probably switch. We'll still take the setup. Electro Shot. Kingambit. Okay, and then we can set up twice. We outspeed 2. So 2 setups right there is very good. Alright. Chestnut next. No, Haxorus, okay. I'm going to Rev Dance even over super effective because of special attack boost, which does pay off. Noctowl, Electro Shot. That extended rain is also very helpful from Azumarill. I don't know why they're avoiding sending in Chestnut. Okay, there we go. And then we'll go for a Rev Dance here. Nice, right through. Get that Chestnut out of here. Thank you, Archaludon. And then there's Rayquaza. Okay. Here, I think we still Rev Dance. That's 1. Okay. He's not really doing too much damage to us right here. That hurt, but we have another Rev Dance, and we crit it. Nice. There goes Rayquaza. Beautiful. Beautiful. Bruxish. You can just get electro-shotted. Goodbye. Oh, whoa, what? Oh, the rain ran out. We still get it, but the rain ran out, I see. Okay, we did it. Juicy, delicious, what we're talking about. Calm Mint would be up such on attack. That's not good anyway, so I'm going to take the Mega Bracelet and try and get a Mega. Let's do a full heal as well. Mega Bracelet, and let's keep moving. I'm already set up. I shouldn't stay in. So I won't. I thought about it, but no, I won't. Stage 150 should hopefully be an easy sweep against Sabrina. Go ahead and Swords Dance. I am scared of a fighting coverage. I think I will still Terra Steel. It won't hurt my offense. Then we'll Katal Cleave. Okay, 1 shot. Unknown for some reason. Not very effective on the Steel type. 1 shot. Espeon, Quick Claw, out of confusion, 1 shot. Beautiful. Couldn't have asked for better right there. We take a Batty Bad, not that much damage, and even the Reflect doesn't save him from the Alakazam from the hit. Wobbuffet, Terra Psychic, Destiny Bond. Oof. Okay. I guess I got a Swords Dance. Recovers. Katal Cleave, and it's gone. Then Mr. Mime. Neutral, Katal Cleave still wins. Could have Iron Headed, it's super effective, but it didn't matter. We win. Destroying Sabrina is great, and then we'll go Forest. I think we're coming up on the big fight, so if this is where it's automatically raining, all of a sudden we're looking pretty good. Charizard with Flying type, and then I don't even know. I guess Azumarill in the rain? No, not really. I really don't know. Archaludon? It is not raining in Forest. Can confirm. We have found the event we were looking for. Training tools and supplies. So, we do want to change the ability. And I want to do it for our Archaludon. For Sturdy. Or not Sturdy. Duh. Stamina. Stalwart. Ignores effects abilities. Yeah, we don't need that. We want Stamina. Now, beating this guy is going to be a little tough. Electroshock will take 2 turns. So, we can kind of play around that. His other moves aren't nearly as good. Here's what we can do. So we'll start with Charizard and get a nice little neutral flamethrower in there. Get 2 bars. Here's Electro Shot. Okay. Because we know it's coming, we can just go into Pale Sand. And then we can do a Earth Power. That still 1-shots. Okay, that is a pretty big deal. We still made this work though, because his defenses aren't getting higher. So we Flamethrower. And then we sack somebody else for it. Okay, well, special defense actually did get a lot higher. Alcremie. Okay. Charizard is going to set it up again. We do a Flamethrower. He is faster right now. His speed went up a lot. And then Azumarill. And then either way, it still takes 2 turns. And he's burned. So go back to Charizard. Get the Flamethrower. And we're able to kind of cheese him out because he wants to Electro Shot Charizard every time. And that is the best way we could have done that, I think. But we do have Stamina now. It's going to be a really big deal for him. Cost me 3 Mon, though. In this area, though, they're not really that vital, so then we'll be okay. Then Soldew, your defense is already kind of like... I mean, it's not that bad. Yours is up defense, up special defense on speed. And I guess we'll give it Charizard. Floor 160, we're up against Vespiquen. I'm staying in because I have a ×4 booster, now ×3. At least get 1 hit in there. Okay, it didn't go for a bug move, so we get a 2-piece right there. And then no bug move? Okay, well, easy win. 160 conquered. Next up is going to be a big fight. Jungle or meadow. It doesn't really matter all that much. I guess we'll just go the meadow route. This is the scary part because now we got to fight your boy. Gotta fight your boy, Archie. So, shout out to Emerald Legacy. Check out that series on the channel if you're interested. Coming up to the finale of that series soon, so now would be a perfect time to catch up if you want to see some more Ho in action. It's a very great ROM hack, super fun. Definitely check it out if you're interested. Wish me luck. Now, for better or for worse, the sun is out. Probably gonna have to overlap that anyway, but I'm gonna just start with Charizard. Get the Hyper. Any need for this Ice Terra? Is that gonna help anyone here? I could give it to Charizard, but for just this battle, probably not. Let's just rare candy up, my boy. Now let's do this. Archie. Let's go. Okay, this is a bad start immediately, and it does set up Drizzle, which means I'm kind of confident just going... I think I just sack all Creamy immediately for a safe switch. There's Freeze Dry. See, I was going to get red again if I went to Zoom Roll. We'll do Earth Power at least. Only Metal Claw at this level. We do get one through it all Creamy. That's pretty good. And then we're gone. Okay. Alright, well, that's fine, because now we can have our Calydon kind of set up. Do they have a ground? They don't. He doesn't seem to have a ground type yet. So getting this started is good. Plus, remember, we now have stamina, so our defense is going to keep going up. I do expect a lot of special attacks on this team, but it'll be okay. We do eat one really easily. Defense gets lowered and raised again immediately. And then we get a second Electro Shot, which one-shots through both bars. We really need to have ourselves prepared for Kyogre. There's Pelipper. He's trying to weaken us for Kyogre. We need to be in our best condition and a one-shot that guy. That's what we need the most. There's Kyogre. Okay. Electro Shot. One. Oh, wow. Resisted Hydro Pump hits and downs us. That could easily be the game. I'll tell you that right now. That could easily be the game. Charizard, come out. We need every bit of damage we can get. Maybe a flinch. Yes. Okay, flinch hacks. That's through... Okay, double flinch hacks. That's through the first bar. Can't do a triple. And we go down a Thunderbolt. But that was really effective by Charizard. Ven, Palosan, Giga Drain. Okay, it could have whiffed that. It did not. And I'm saving Kotao Cleave in the back for Supreme Overlord. Let's go for a Play Rough. There's a switch on Kyogre. I guess we have to bank on the Ice Spinner. Do I go Fairy here? I think I do. The Steel's not going to help us that much. We'll do the Fairy and Ice Spinner. Help him do a little something. Either way, we outsped, apparently, so that was kind of stupid, but it'll be okay. Okay, well, now I guess I have to save Switch, but I think it's a good opportunity to do so. Kind of eat this effectively. Let's do a Swords Dance. Eat one Liquidation. We tank the hell out of it. I did not mean to hit double there. That might be on me for a reset, but I think we're okay. And then I guess I go Iron Head. I almost want to Leech Life, but it's down. Probably should have Leech Lifed. A little bit of too many speedy misclicks. Okay, we have a ×4 if we can hit once. That's the issue. If Quick Claw goes off here, we win. It doesn't, but it misses. We win. Okay, that was the other win condition. It misses Hydro Pump finally, which it did. And we win. Okay, we make it past. No resets necessary. Pretty good. A couple of misclicks on my end, but it did work out. And we're doing okay. We don't really need a max revive right now. I think we're okay. I think I will take the Baton, even over the Egg Voucher Plus, give it to Kingambit setups. Or our Calydon. Either one can really pass this off, but I think Kingambit is better. Well, no, either way, we actually have more special attackers, so I'll give it to our Calydon. And we'll go on. Jolteon here. Okay, interesting. I've never caught Jolteon, apparently, so guess we can do that. But we make it past them. Onward we go. We also do find Charizardite Y. Now, this isn't the best one necessarily for Pokerogue, but it is the better of the two for sure. So we'll take it. He'll just be what he's doing now, but a little bit better. Let's try him out. I did use Charizard X last time, I think. I think I've also used Y once before on camera, but it was a long time ago. So let's let him cook. Now, the issue with that is, oof, we do have a lot of money, though. I'm going to do it. I have to pay extra, but give me the leftover Shell Bell, Black Sludge, and then transfer. Did they nerf that event? They only give one Shell Bell now. They used to give 2 and 2. Now they only give one Shell Bell. Interesting. Okay, well, give it to our Calydon for the leftovers there, and we'll keep the Shell Bell on you. Honestly, no, I'm actually going to give it to our Calydon too. Sorry, I can give it. You can keep the leftovers, though. Continue. So, a little weird that they did seem to nerf that event slightly. I haven't had it in a while, so I guess I didn't notice. But yeah, we'll try out some Charizard Y action, see if he can help out. Now we have the Sun and the Rain kind of back and forth, depending on how we want to use it. So that can actually be pretty useful. Would have been a little more useful in that last fight, but it's okay. Then we'll max revive in this area. I guess Mega Charizard. That brings us to 170. We'll go ahead and take a big nugget. And we're up against a Florges. Grassy Surge. Go for an Iron Head. Tank the neutral. Get 2 bars. We're going to go down to the next hit. No, we're actually going to live it. Iron Head. Wins us the game. Goodbye, Florges. And goodbye, 170. We are about to be at our last gym fight. This run is actually going to the top, man. Okay. I guess Plains just easier. Fairy Cave and the like isn't going to get me what I'm looking for, so we'll go Plains. It's not going to get me to Zacian territory, so it doesn't really matter too much. We got this Pokemon Egg person. Okay, so we're going to go with Palossand. No, actually, we're going to go with Charizard. I think Charizard counters this very well. Okay, they're going to Terra into Steel, so I'm flamethrowing the hell out of them. They switch to Raichu, who gets one shot with a crit. Nice. I hate this event because I feel like it always beats me. Okay, then we switch it up with a Magmortar. I'm not too afraid of that, though. Yeah, Fire Blast, big damage. It's a little bit more than I thought, but you're still down. And then this should be the Terra Clefable, which does Terra Steel and get incinerated. Yes, thank you. Finally sweeping this is just so satisfying. Soothe Bell's a bit late. We can take the Lychee Berry, buff Kingambit's attack. And then Mega Charizard Wise. Friendship went up and gave 6 common, 1 rare. That was pretty garbage, all things considered. Yeah, still pretty garbage, but whatever. Floor 180, our final gym leader is Silent. Yeah, wrap this up. This was a section for Charizard to flex. That's all this was, but a flamethrower slaughterhouse. And then we're moving into the Elite Four. Pretty crazy how well this run I can't speak, man. We tripped over that, like tripping, like your bike just crashed in a tree, and like, you know, you go over the, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Anyway, this run got pretty swept. All things considered. So far, no resets at all necessary. We did lose once when we did the first time. So this, if you saw part 1, we went in and we lost with the first randomizer. We went back in right after that, and so far we've been smoothly sailing. And okay, actually, wait, what am I talking about? I said no resets. That is a lie. I think I've reset this run like 3 times because of the events cooking me. I forgot because high level play has not been cooking me like that. But no, I've reset this event about 3 times. So I wouldn't say no reset. That's a shiny on regular odds. That is a shiny on regular odds. Okay. Well. Seems weird and crazy today. Sure. Just go ahead and add that to the collection. I can't run them right now. I don't need to this high. But that's sick, dude. What is happening? Okay, 6 more. But despite having rough events, we have not lost any main fights, no main resets, nothing like that. Just a couple of events that I was like, okay, well, let's not do this, you know? Other than that, this has been a very smooth run so far. Pawniard is now lending his weight, but overall, our team is pretty good in general. I could certainly see a win being possible here. Charizard, you're maxed out now, so I guess we'll work on our Caledon. Yeah, why not? First Elite Four. Hala. Okay, so this is for Gen 7. Okay. I don't know. I don't think I've ever fought these guys. This is a bad start, even with Drought. I think we can go into Azumarill. Goes into fighting type, so he's a fighting ace. Makes sense. We'll still set up Rain Dance. It's not really doing any damage. And, well, I would switch Electro Shot, but I think I can kind of handle this. I think I'm going to just Terra Fairy and start destroying them. The fact that he hasn't switched implies... Okay, well... Lowering me that much was a little tough. And then he Liquidations, which isn't resisted, and yeah, okay, well, that was a little bad. Our Caledon, this is going to hurt, but I think we can still get one off. Set up, and then we have Stamina building. Okay. You're gone. Both Terras are used up on both teams. And then from here, Charizard should be much better off. But let's go for a Electro Shot still. Yeah, okay. Stamina boosting is going to be very useful. It's going to help us a lot, and the Electro Shot is still doing its part. No, I think we're okay. A little scary for a second there, but I think we're going to be fine. Okay. Keep the Electro Shots coming. That hurt, but not nearly enough. And Stamina is still rising. So against a fighting-type team, we just bore a few hits we could easily tank. And now we're in business. Plus, I've got Citruses on this guy to help us keep healing. Keep that stamina going. We got Shell Bell now, which was intentional because of this. He's just saying a lie. Just to keep him going. You gotta be careful to watch when the rain goes away. Still continuing. Okay. We can Rev Dance here. All right. That should be the win. First Elite Four swept. No, he's got one more. One more Electro Shot. Rain's still there. And gone. You get our Caledon off to the races. Like, look at this guy. +3 defense, +5 special. And this is our first time fighting these guys, so that's nice. I guess I'll read their dialogue from here on then. I could feel the power you gained on your journey. And then we'll take Fire Pledge. It'd be funny if we had like both pledges to be able to do like some crazy mix-up stuff. But for now, we'll just take the X defense and we will max revive Azumarill. Probably could have waited one more for that max revive, but it's okay. As for who we're opening with, I would have clicked. You know, I'm gonna still go Azumarill because I feel like it's a good start. We do live it. Nice. Okay, we missed though. Okay, well, that would have been okay. We do one shot. Sure, that's worth it because I can decide if I want to rain or rotate. I don't remember the typings, but I think we're okay anyway. I'd probably still start the same. And I guess we'll take the... Well, no, we'll take the Nugget. I didn't really need a Hyper right there. I'm all over the place. Olivia, no introduction needed here. Time to battle me, Olivia, she said as she introduced herself. Rock. Yep, thought so. Okay, good start. We can still set up Rain Dance, but I don't think we have to switch right away. Volt Tackle. Okay, well. Hit an Aqua Tail. Down the Rampart. I'll see what we can do with a Azumarill, and then we'll let our Caledon take it from there. Aqua Tail, we do outspeed. It has sturdy, so it lives. Alright, fair. Then we can go... Okay, that's a lot of health back. Then we can actually we'll go Palo Sand here. Earth Power. He should be able to do some good work against a rock team. Earth Power again. Terra Rock. Mountain Gale hurts, but not even half HP. And then it's gone. We also have Giga Drain, trying to get some HP back. Especially in a case like this, where it's ×4. We eat a Liquidation, but we're going to one-shot it and heal all this back while taking... Okay, we didn't one-shot it, but we do get a massive defense boost, which probably happens twice. No, lowers defense. Yep, it does happen twice, so keep stacking. So this is actually really good for us. We only got boosted and have more health than we started. It's still alive, though. Okay, well, never mind. We still have more health, but... okay. Hits Liquidation, defense debuff twice, too. Okay, buddy. I also have a defense item on right now, as you can see. Back to Earth Power for the most damage. Okay. Keep it going. Sparkly Swirl doing a lot here. It's because it's got a light screen up from that right now. Okay, Pale Sand, you're doing your work. We can try to Giga Drain, but we're alive, actually. Wow, because our attack is that bad. And then we outlive it just because our attack is that bad that Foul Play does nothing to us. All right, we'll try and Giga Drain again, which still takes it. Gives some HP back. And there we go. Olivia swept. We'll do this. I'll give the max revive because I kind of want to start with a Azumarill. And then we don't need the Poison Terra. Max Ether could do that for you, but I think you're okay. Well, probably spare it. Our Caledon, how are you doing? We'll go to our Caledon. Alright, so we want to switch to Azumarill again. We can keep you in Charizard. We'll go ahead and Aqua Tail. And then we will Flamethrower. I could have Air Slash too, but we'll take the Sun Boost. Aqua Tail probably won't down though because the sun, which it doesn't, and then we get head smashed. I should have seen that coming. That was stupid of me. But he's down too. That was stupid. Alright, I guess Kingambit here. Forgot about the sun. We can't. Oh, I forgot how high our prices are. We have no Charizard now. Oh shit. That was a bad play. I forgot that our prices were through the roof and I was just healing them and not really how much money I was chucking. Okay, we can still do this though. We're gonna go with that Charizard. I'm not resetting that. We're gonna go forward. See what we can do. This is against... Okay. Charizard would be useful. It's going to be okay. This is Ghost. Let's Rain Dance. Nice Thunder. That misses, but we know what's coming next. Despite that, I'm actually going to go... I got to use a turn. Palo Sand for the Thunder. And then, since I know it's going for a Ghost move, we'll go ahead and go our Caledon. They double switch. Okay, that's fine. Let's start Electro-Shotting. Eats the first for free, but we get the boost still, so that's okay. And then we'll keep it going. We're going to win this even with that mistake. We're still taking this. There we go. Kingambit's going to be very good here too if he needs to come out in the back. This is bad. But I think we can still do this with a Rev Dance. Yes, we can. Okay, nice. This Magius. We'll keep the Electro Shots boosting. That did a lot because it has Moongeist Beam. It crit me too. Still get this off. Multiple boosted. Still take it down. Okay. Unlucky there, but we lived it. We're okay. We're getting a lot of health back too. Look at us. We're in perfectly fine shape. Alright. Electro Shot, still raining. Terra Ghost. We should be able to one-shot him right here. Yep, gone. I love you, Dusknoir, but sorry. Had to be done. Okay. Alright. I do need to save Ether, so I'm just going to Rev Dance from here on. We're boosted enough. I need to save money is the issue. Okay. And then Rev Dance here. It's gone. Okay. We need an item to revive Charizard. I do have... Okay, we do get a revive here. Perfect. We're going to be okay. Charizard, I guess you can start off right here. See if we get a heal for you. If not, we'll be alright. Nope, so we have to use the money. It's going to be okay. You got to be careful on our losses here. We don't need that. Ether for free. Give it to our Caledon again. And we're facing... Cali. Or Kahili. Kahili. So, here you are. Why don't we see who the wins favor today? You or me? This is a air. What am I talking about, dude? A flying type ace. Let's let Charizard go to work. There's no need to switch here. Still not really a need. I had Dragon Breath too, but we one-shot with Air Slash. Wow, it's actually really impressive, Charizard. Okay. Go back to Flamethrower. I did not think we were going to one-shot with that Air Slash. We sure did. Special attack is very high. We can just Flamethrower sweep here. I mean, that'd be phenomenal. Terra's. Yes. Mega Charizard, dude. He's got no setup, nothing crazy, just being Mega and in the sun. I should have used another move, but we're okay. Wow, that was phenomenally done by Charizard. Now we're up at the champion fight. We can just go ahead and... I do want the Dire Hit, so I will spend money on the Ether and get Flamethrower back. Dire Hit. Go ahead and one-shot this guy. And we're up against the champion fight. Let's do this. Champion at 190. Elixir. You're good. We want to use this on Palosan, actually. All right, who is it? How? Yeah, of course. I wonder if a trainer battles differently, depending on whether they're from a warm region or a cold region. Let's test it out. Okay, terrible start. But we can go Palosan. Eat the Thunder. Bitter Malice. Lowers its attack. It's kind of a special attacker, though, but I need you for the Raichu. So we'll go Azumarill. And then we're going to Rain Dance. Probably swaps. Yep. That Thunder is going to guaranteed hit, but that's okay because we're going to go back into Palosan. Yep, nice try. I'm just going to read Thunder. Then we will go for Bitter Malice for the debuff again. Okay, and then it's going to go for Clanging Scales. So what it went for, or something. It went for something Dragon. We'll go back to Azumarill. Yep, Clanging Scales. Then here comes the swap. I will read this with a Play Rough. Cool. Here comes the Thunder again. They're kind of looped. I know what they're going to do already. They switch. Okay, that was... I said that. I got a little overconfident there. But Solgaleo is a fine mon to be up against. Let's go into Earth Power. We have a good matchup here. And then we will live one more knockoff. They won't live in Earth Power, though. They swapped to Noivern. Makes sense. We can go back to Azumarill. Eat the Clanging Scales. And then go for a Play Rough. They go Solgaleo. Okay, next time I can read that with an Aqua Tail. We can go from here into... I'm not sure what move they're going to go for, but we'll still go Palosan. Knock off again. Okay. Then we will go ahead and Earth Power. They will... I should have read that. That was stupid. That was stupid. That was stupid. We'll switch again. I should have read that because they already did it once. Aeroblast this time changes things up. We'll go for an Aqua Tail instead. Good damage. This move they're going to go for is Knock Off for whatever reason. They don't seem to have a good one against us. We're just going to stay in. Photon Geyser. Okay, well, they decided to mix it up. All right, Kingambit, you should be able to handle this pretty effectively. Swords Dance, I expected the switch. Primarina could be a pain. We'll go for Iron Hand for super, not super effective, but neutral. Yep, and then one more, will down it. Okay, nope. Hydro Pump hits. We still live it, though, thankfully. Tries to mix it up, but we counter that. Get a good bit of health back. Zygarde. Okay. Let's go Mega Charizard. Hit the EQ. And then I guess we'll go for a Dragon Breath. Outrage one-shots us, even with 10%. Okay? It's locked into that, but we don't have a good mon to go into. We have Alcremie, actually, when I talk about it. I forgot you were here. Moonblast, because we're locked in Outrage. Alcremie saving the run and one-shotting Zygarde. I've seen it all, dude. I just watched this Alcremie save my run and one-shot a Zygarde. What the fuck? Okay, okay. Say that. That might be subscribe worthy if you're considering it. Yo, why is How's team insane, by the way? Earth Power, I guess. It goes Psychic. Wow, we are going to get exactly one shot unless it rolls mid. Switch. Okay, you're down. That is 2 legendaries taken down by All Creamy. Yo. And I called him ass earlier. My bad. I was not familiar with your game. I was not familiar with your game. He could have whiffed that, but he didn't. It's okay. Palo Sandback. Earth Power. Oh my god! Forgot the stupid Noivern was alive, dude. Okay. Arcalodon, it's your time to shine. Eat the Arrow Blast. Okay, nice fucking crit, dude. You having fun over there? And then we'll go ahead and, there's no ground type coming. Oh my god. Oh, hold on. We are not so about to lose this, dude. We are not. We are not. Can Gambit go? I guess just take the steal just in case. And then Ironhead. We tank this. Don't crit me. Okay. But I'm scared of that Raichu, dude. No, I shouldn't have Terra'd because the Raichu... It's still going to probably go for the same move anyway, though. It doesn't matter because it was going to go for Thunder. It has to miss this, though. Now it goes to Fury Dance. Okay, I didn't know he fucking had that. Yeah, we might have lost. Except I don't know what he's going to do here. It's close. Tapu Lele, how much damage are you taking? Oh, it lives at 1. Are you kidding me? And we don't. Okay, well, I'm going to have to reset, unfortunately. There are a couple of misplays there. But this team can do it, so I'm going to reset. You guys always know it's up to me about the resets and stuff like that. I know you guys have talked about that being there, but I know everyone has differing opinions. So if you consider the run ended there, I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to share support if you did. For those of you who want to see the reset, though, which a lot of you lately have been like, yeah, reset it, bro. Get that win. I'll see y'all in the rematch. Let's make this happen. All right, Howl, let's do this. Rematch here. So we know the Thunder is coming. We go over to Palo Sand. Now the Earth Power is scary. I'm going to go for the Bitter Malice instead on the read. Ready for Noivern. And lower its attack. Then, Noivern, we go into Azumarill. Eat the Clanging Scales. Then they will go... I think Play Rough was okay at first, but I'm still going to Rain Dance. Yep, they're going back to Raichu. Eventually they switch it up and go Solgaleo, but not yet. Go back to Palo Sand. This is where we were kind of missing things up, because I kept forgetting to not go for Earth Power here. So we're going to go for Bitter Malice. Keep reading this. Keep taking down the Noivern. That was my mistake. And unfortunate. So, we got to work with it. Then we go over to Azumarill again. Eat the Clanging Scales. Now, I'm going to go for Aqua Tail in case they go for Solgaleo. They go to Raichu and it gets one shot. That easy. That was another thing I was misplaying. Palo Sand, we go back. Eat the knockoff. Doesn't do much of anything to us. And then we can go for Earth Power. That was the mistake because they go back into Noivern. So, same mistake twice, but it's going to be okay. Azumarill. Now, they're going to go back into Solgaleo likely. We'll go for the Aqua Tail. Yup. That does good damage. Then we go back into Palo Sand. Goes for Flash Cannon. There is a mix-up there. Not fun. Bitter Malice. We read it this time. Should down Noivern, hopefully. Which it does. Noivern is gone. Okay. Primarina. I don't have a great play. We can go Arcalodon, I guess. This is neutral. That's not... Okay, it was probably a misplay. Probably a misplay. Electroshot does go off first, though. No, it does not. It does not. Because I guess the rain was still there, though. What the heck? I thought it was still there. Okay, it's a little unfortunate. We'll go Kingambit instead. And then I think we'll just go ahead and type shift here, Swords Dance. Because Raichu's no longer a threat, so I think the type shift is fine. And then we'll go for some Iron Heads. Goes for Outer Pump, which misses. And then it gets one shot. Perfect. RNG worked in our favor there. So Galio will go for a Kotao Cleave. Knockoff does nothing, and it goes down. Zygarde should be coming up next. We're probably one shot by that, I'm not going to lie. Yep. But I will stay in and try to hit. Okay, Quick Claw could work. We actually live one and down it. Wow. I'm honestly pretty impressed by that. That was really good tanking by Kingambit. Then we'll try another Kotao Cleave if we can hit it first, which we can't, and we die to a Heat Wave. Alright. We'll go from there into, I guess, Mega Charizard. Here's the Sun. Go for some Flamethrowers. Lots of damage. Flamethrower one-shots, though. Beautiful. And we win. Okay, that was it. Wow. So we see a quick reset there, but we do take it. Victory is ours. And as Hau says, that was awesome. I think I kind of understand your vibe a little better now. I'm glad you do. Thank you for the fight, buddy. And now let's move on. Unfortunately, took a reset at Champions. It's been a while since that. But that was a bit of a misplay central. Now we get ready for the fight with the rival. Hopefully Charizard can just carry us there. Okay, well, we whiffed there, but you get it. Hopefully Charizard carries there. Let's get ready for the rival fight. And I know that you guys said some advice. Re-rolling for boost here at this point in the game. That is valid. When I don't need heals, though, like right now. Which I do, unfortunately. And then we'll go for re-roll. So we can spare 12. We could try one re-roll. Okay, I'd rather save, though. Okay, there's the X speed, though. We'll take that. I want to make sure I have some by the time we get to the last opponent as well. But all right, I'll keep this rolling so you guys can see that. This, you are not a dragon, Iron Jugulus, so we'll take that. Okay. Then we'll take the Citrus here. I think that's actually going to be useful. Citrus that over to Arcaladon again. Okay, Ground Steel. You can go Palosan. Go ahead and Air Slash you, and then Earth Power you. You go down. Goodbye, Iron Valiant. Iron Treads. Wild Charges. Oof. Okay. Thankfully, we're okay. I also need to be able to heal after the rival fight, which is going to be scary. I kind of need some money for that. Sacred Ash is just really expensive. Special Defense will take. Raging Bolt. Okay. Please don't one-shot me. Dragon Breath, super effective. Ooh, thankfully dodged. 50-50 on our run being so scuffed right there. But the odds are in our favor. Okay. We do need a super. We have a Nugget. I'll roll for... No, we have another X speed. We already have that. Could extend it, though, but it won't be enough. So we'll do a reroll. We do get an X attack. Nice. Okay. Let's do this. IV. All right. Chestnut. We're just going to go ahead and boost ourselves. I expect to switch. I'm going to go for an Air Slash out of a Flamethrower. Right play, and we one-shot it. Perfect. There goes that Bruxish. That thing's obnoxious. I'm so glad it's gone early. Haxorus. We can try a Dragon Breath. And critical hit, one-shot. Perfect. Charizard is showing out right now. Showing out. We're about to have our max level 200s. Here's Rayquaza. Okay. I will go for a Dragon Breath. We eat a Hurricane and we one-shot. We are not one-shot. Can we hit one more time? We are faster. One more. Hit. Yes. Para? No? Okay. Dragon Darts does down us. There was a crit on there, part 2. That's okay. I can go Arcaladon. And we can just do a 2-turn Electro Shot. Yep, that's fine. And get a hit there. That hurt, but there's stamina boosting. Especially if you go something like Outrage. And then we'll do another Electro Shot. It does hit us again. There's stamina again. Get one more good hit. Leftovers plus damage. This is why it has the Shell Bell and the like. There we go. Delicious. Chestnut here. That will probably one-shot us, but I want to keep that set up. So I'm going to go for a Rev Dance. Maybe I should have switched, actually. Okay, that worked, though, because it changed its typing. We tanked that really well. And there's stamina again helping us. I was right to stay in. Go for Rev Dance. Get through one, and that gives us another Electro Shot opportunity. Even if it's 2-turn. We eat this very well. Yes, we do. Stamina still boosting. And then one-shot the Noctowl. After we take another hit. Thankfully not a crit. Stamina is really high. And Electro Shot downs it. Okay. I am still scared of Rayquaza one-shotting us. But one hit is all it takes. They're protecting the flying type weakness. Let's go for a Rev Dance. We do live. Dragon Darts is its option against our defense. And Mega Rayquaza is one-shot. Arcaladon absolutely showing out in this run. This is a Kingambit showcase video, but Arcaladon has been beyond good in this run. Beyond good. I cannot disrespect that at all. Very fire. We make it. Give us this. Give me the max revive is going to be the last thing we can do. I'll wait a bit longer. A little bit longer to get it. We'll take the scope lens and give it to for crit farming here against this guy. Do I dare say Arcaladon? Maybe. He's not going to be doing that much damage, though. Maybe Kingambit. Screw it. We'll give it Kingambit. I'm boosted, so I can kind of just wipe these guys out. Goodbye. Oh, it did actually lived. Even resisted times, like, 3? Oh, it was 3 boost. That was a little more than that. Okay. Ooh, scary territory, guys. Scary territory. Oh, rare egg here. The single one. Corsola. Okay. Galarian Corsola. Max revive. Perfect. Alright, now we're kind of in the clear. Rev Dance. Sacred Sword hurts, but we're going to be okay. Whew, can we get some of those booster items? A protein in general for a boost, for attack? Sure. Give that to Kingambit. Alright, do a rev dance. I do need enough money for a hyper. Those damage boosters would be nice. X special defense, fine, we'll take it. Okay, I need this thing one shot very badly. Okay, goes for head smash. We're perfectly fine now because I did no damage. And then we can heal and then reroll for a good item. Hopefully an X attack or a special attack. There's a defense. We could take the defense though. I think I may as well play it safe and take the defense. Any ethers needed? Not really, but just in case. Because this guy does have pressure and that can be annoying. No. 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 Okay. And then we'll just take the defense and we'll go in. I think that's good. Everyone's healed, right? Yep. All right, give me the X defense. And let's take on Eternatus. Here we go. Hope you're ready. Now, how do we want to get through this first part? I actually think with the defense up as high as it is, I'm going to have our Caledon stay in. And I'm going to farm Electro Shots. Okay, not that many Electro Shots that we can farm. A turn of beam. Okay, no, he's down. All right, well, that was a terrible play. Terrible play. Let's try... Oof, I actually don't know. Let's try Mega Charizard then. Air Slash. My speed went up. Air Slash. There's the second stage. Oh, no, it's not. We got to hit him one more time. Like, it's us poisoned. Okay, this will probably take a reset. Probably. Unless we get really lucky here. It took my Mystical Rock. All right, well, that's fine, really. Dragon Breath. And for this, goes to Bitter Malice for the debuff. Cross Poison down to Mega Charizard. This might still be doable. Bitter Malice is going to be debuffing. I should have checked moves, but I didn't really have much money. I'm kind of okay with what we got. I'm going to risk the Swords Dance, and we're going to keep debuffing. Well, one debuff probably fine here. We'll go for Earth Power. Okay, no, but goes to one-shot Kingambit. Okay, well, that's bad RNG. All right, we're not having any real damages here. All right, Ice Spinner and Earth Power. Okay. They're getting a little somewhere, but not that much. Dynamax Cannon. He does live that. Okay. Still very bad. The start was very bad here. Because neither of these guys are strong enough to get a one-shot through. And a Creamy, Ice Spinner, and then you're actually good on the Misty Terrain. Lower those dragon moves, should they even be used. Okay. Ice Spinner, and then we're going to go for Earth Power ourselves. We are tanking very well with the Azumarill. It's close, dude. Unfortunately, it's just all Creamy left. And it can't do so. Okay, well, that's take one. Let's try that again. I think I misplayed in the beginning, but we're going to reset and get this one because it's definitely possible. Rematch, how do we start this? No one here is ideal for dealing with him in this stage, except maybe Palosand. I think we start Palosand. All right, so we're going to go ahead and Earth Power. There's one. Second Earth Power, turn a beam. We actually lived that. He's recharging, so we do get through this stage. Okay, that can work. We've tested that. That can work. But Palosand was one of my constant damage dealers. Earth Power, and then I actually want to go Breaking Swipe. He goes down to a Dynamax Cannon. All right. It's not doing that much damage. We are going to start lowering his attack, especially for Cross Poison. Then we're going to go ahead and go for Kingambit here. As for a Terra, he went for a... What did he one-shot me with? Was it a Flamethrower? So Terraing wouldn't really do much. I'm still going to risk the setup. I'm going to see if he targets him twice. He doesn't. So I can get the setup there. There's more attack debuffing. And there's attack buffing over here. Now we can go for a... honestly, do I just boost for the damage on Iron Head? I think I do. And then Breaking Swipe again. He goes for Flamethrower on us. Now he's using him as a threat. Okay. Iron Head does one. He's probably going to go for downing him, though. All right. Keep the Breaking Swipe up. No, he goes for our Caledon instead. Okay. All right. Then I want to go for a Azumarill. Well, Azumarill's not going to be doing any water moves anyway, so we'll go Charizard. All right. Then we'll go for Iron Head and Dragon Breath. Dynamax Cannon does down him. All right, now we do that. He got the para, but he gets rid of it. Took my scope lens too. It's not good. Creamy, I want you to set up Misty Terrain, and I want you to key the Dragon Breath. Even he crit. That's why he got through that. That's so BS. We crit too, but that's so BS. All right, then a Azumarill. All right, Ice Spinner and Dragon Breath is what we got. Yup, there's another crit, which is invalidating the whole strategy. That Scope Lens plus Cross Poison's doing us some very dirty combos. Another crit. He's hitting all, like, 3 in a row. This RNG is so bad. There's another para. He's stuck para'd, but unless we get crazy hacks, I think we're chopped. Maybe I'll try switching to Air Slash if we do any more. No, I think that... Well, let's try it. He is para-hacked. Nope, we do want to stay on Dragon Breath. Okay, well, that was a good test. And we are crit again, dude. This Scope Lens is just sucking him off. And then we're down with another... He got like 6 with 1 Scope Lens. I get Cross Poison is boosted, but what the fuck? That was ridiculous. Okay, take 3. Take 3 here. Palo Sand works. The issue is Kingambit and the Scope Lens. And plus leftovers. Kingambit has to be the last one, which is good for Supreme Overlord, though. But he has to be last, which means we're going to do this strat again because it worked. And then we cannot have Kingambit come out early. So turn to me, which we live at 3. Then he's recharging. We get the Earth Power off. Okay. All right. Now we go for Bitter Malice for the debuff. And then we go for... Well, actually, no. I think he just gets one-shot regardless of what we go for. I'll probably just go for the Earth Power. And then... I wish the rain was up so we could farm, but we can't, so I'll just go Breaking Swipe for the debuff again. Alright. Then what I want to do pretty early on is send in All Creamy. We're going to Misty Terrain to lower the dragon moves, and then we're going to go for Breaking Swipe. There's going to be a one-shot, unfortunately, because it goes for us. Okay, Misty Terrain. Then that's going to help out Mega Charizard. So we'll go with this. Then we're going to go for Earth Power and Dragon Breath. Cross Poison, yup, way weakened. He's not taking much damage, though. What the hell? Did he buff his special events? He did. Oh, boy. So that was a different result of the combo. I don't know why I went for All Creamy right there. Yes, there's the debuff. That's what we were fishing for, man. Get this Earth Power debuff. Why is it deciding to aim Dynamax Cannon at All Creamy? I don't know if it's a bug or what is causing it to go for that, but we're going to take it. Yes, it is just spamming Dynamax Cannon All Creamy. This could be our best chance, potentially, if we can make this count. There's another debuff. We're running low on power points, though. There's the Cross Poison. It finds time to go for. Gets the poison immediately, which is bad. But the debuffs are adding up, and the paras. Okay, well, this is helping us. No PP left here. Do I need to re-put up Misty Terrain? I don't remember if it's up or not. I'm just going to go for it. We're not going to do any damage anyway. The Dragon Breath. Doesn't matter. He's down. Okay. Sun is unfortunately boosting his Flamethrower back, which hurts. There's Soldew. Okay. Azumarill. I need... honestly, we can set up Rain. No. Keep the damage. Ice Spinner. Dragon Breath. Parad. Nice. Nice. Ice Spinner. Dragon Breath. Cross Poison. We do live 1. Nice. Okay. It can't down us both. Oh, we're out of... Okay. Air Slash. And we're down. Okay. Nice. 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 Okay. Took us 2 retries. But, if I can speak, dude, we have beaten Eternatus. This run, I mean, this was bad in a way. This took like 6 retries total, I think, all the way through. If someone can tell me in the comments how many it took to actually get here, let me know. But a win is a win in that book. A win is a win. So, leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment your thoughts down below. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more. We are aiming for 600 subscribers as our next big goal. And I would love for more of you guys to join the Voltage crew. Of course, we're actually very close to that goal. At the time of me recording this, we're like around 25-ish away. So would love more of you just be like, hey, you know, maybe the content is fire. If you think the content is fire, though. Hopefully this was a good video. Shout out again to Joshua James for the suggestion to use Pawniard and see what happens. There you go. One run where we got destroyed. Another run where it took us a number of retries, but we do win in the end. And Poniard's line is now champions, or are now champions. And this is also really important. Thank you for getting me my first Charizard win. This wasn't with a starter Charizard, as great as he is with Beast Boost and all that, but I did pick up a Charizard, and now I finally beaten this game with my favorite Pokemon of all time. So I really appreciate that as well. You know, it was a fun run. Azumarill getting it for the first time, Charmander for the first time, Milcery, Duraludon, and Poniard, and Sandygast. All new ones, so that was a very successful run. But of course, if you're still here, you know what time it is. It's time for them egg summons, right? But let's take a look at this, right? Man, it almost hurts me that we won that because I'm so excited to actually use Charmander more. He's got Bitter Blade Nerf power, 2 more good moves coming. Man. I don't even have that shiny, but he will return for more runs. He will return. Even if he's not a first-time beater, he will return for actually helping us clear those wins. But let's go ahead and do the egg gacha. So we've got a 10-piece, 8 5s, and a 10. Now, last time we did not get a legendary for the first time where we beat Classic and didn't get a legendary egg. And then these last 2 videos have been back-to-back wins, which is pretty crazy. I don't know if I've ever done that before, back-to-back wins in videos. But, you know, there we go. Let's see if we can redeem ourselves from last time and get a legendary egg. At least one. But low-key, they kind of owe us 2. That was trash for the first 10, okay. 5, trash. Complete trash. Are we doing this again, dude? Okay, there's 2 epics in the same one. That's pretty good. Okay, where's the legendary? Come on. Stop handing me this garbage. Another epic. Where's the legend? Another epic. Yo. Oh my god. And then the 10. The final 10. Will we get a legendary egg? Survey says. No. Oh my god. 2 back-to-back wins. And still, we didn't get a legendary egg in all those summons. That's the first time we've had such bad luck in a minute, man. I think it's the first time ever we've had such bad luck. Not even in a minute. First time ever. But, in any case, thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your nights, days, evenings, mornings, whatever time it is that you're watching this. And I'll catch you guys next time. Voltage, out.